Good morning, boys and girls. So we had our Christmas elf, Jada Jangles, visit our room. And today I'm going to read you another elf book, but this is about a different holiday called Hanukkah. And as you see in Hanukkah, there's a menorah and there's a dreidel. That's a special kind of top. And this is called Shmelf the Hanukkah Elf. So Hanukkah is a celebration for some different people around Christmas time as well who don't celebrate Christmas. So let's find out what this book is about. This is a new one, so I never even read this one. I was very excited and interested because I never saw one like this. Up at the North Pole, covered in snow, you'll find Santa's workshop, as most of you know. But no one can do all that work by themselves, so helping them out is his army of elves. The most unsung elves of those who assist are the elves in charge of checking the list. Are you on the naughty list or on the nice list? I think most of you are on the nice list. Every once in a while you get a little naughty, right? But you're going to fix yourself and make better choices. They all work so hard, down to the last elf, and the newest of them was named Shmelf. Oh, I wonder where he is in this picture. I don't know. I don't see him. I'm not sure. Shmelf didn't spend time playing merry elf games, but he sat in his cubicle staring at names. His job was to check through Santa's list twice to see whether the kids were naughty or nice. So he's the guy who checks on you. Shmelf loved what he did, but Christmas drew near. He looked at his list and he cried out, "Oh dear!" He found that many children who had been quite good but would not be receiving presents, though it seemed that they should. I wonder why they're not going to get any presents. Let's find out. They ran like a flash to see the head elf, who smiled. "Now calm yourself, Shmelf. Of course you don't know, since you're the newest. Since you're still quite newest. But all these kids on that list are actually Jewish. They don't celebrate Christmas, but that's fine, you see. They celebrate Hanukkah in their own jubilee. It won't be dear Santa who brings them a gift, but their mommies and daddies. Do you get my drift?" So different kids from different cultures, there's a Jewish culture and they don't celebrate Christmas, they celebrate Hanukkah. And their moms and dads bring them gifts. Interesting. Interesting. Shmelf returned to his desk. His mind was quite shaken. Kids with no Christmas? He has to be mistaken. So later that night, careful not to be missed, he snuck off to visit the house on the list. Shmelf peered and wondered, could this be right? There wasn't a tree or a stocking in sight. Instead, they saw menorahs with candles so thin, and children were giving their dreidels a spin. These are called dreidels. There was gelt, chocolate coins wrapped in gold foil, and lattes frying in pans with oil. Then Shmelf saw there were presents, one for each night. His elfish eyes gleamed as he squealed with delight. So they still do get presents. Jewish children still do get presents. One each night. Shmelf listened as Mom told the Hanukkah story of the Maccabees' battle for Israel's glory. And though the brave soldiers won their great fight, their temple had oil for just one night. But once they set that oil ablaze, a miracle happened. It lasted 8 days. "Hey, now I get it," Shmelf said with a grin. "Hanukkah's awesome. I'm totally in." So that's why they like the menorah. 8 days. He raced back north and went straight to the boss, the big man himself, good old Santa Claus. Shmelf explained his discovery, this holiday grand, and when he was done, Santa held up his hand. "Good Shmelf," chuckled Santa, "it fills me with joy to see how you care for Jewish girls and boys. to show me that you are much more than a clerk, and so I will task you with some special work. Hanukkah is a time for family and song, for joy and tradition is where you belong. I've decided at Hanukkah you'll travel the world, bring magic and joy to each boy and girl. Look, he even changed his outfit. Santa gave Shmelf clothes of white and of blue, the colors of Hanukkah. That much Shmelf knew. So Hanukkah, they use blue and white instead of red and green like Christmas elves. And a sleigh that could soar straight through the air with a Jewish reindeer by the name of Asher. Now, you good Jewish kids, for 8 nights each December, Shmelf will come visit, some years in November. He'll make sure your latkes are crispy and thin, your menorahs are burn brighter, and your dreidels will win. So he's a magic Shmelf. And here, if there's one special gift that you'd like this year, tell Shmelf, and he'll whisper it in Mom or Dad's ear. He'll do what he can to nudge them that way, and hopes that presents bring cheers of hooray. To reward Shmelf and Asher for all their goodwill, you can leave out some gelt and a nice kosher dill. So this is gelt, the chocolate-covered coins. And a dill is a dill pickle. What a magical Hanukkah, you'll think to yourself. See you next year, Shmelf the Hanukkah Elf. The end. So boys and girls, so not everybody celebrates Christmas and not everybody has Santa coming to their house, but maybe they have Shmelf the Hanukkah Elf who visits them. Very interesting. I was very interested in that story. It's always hard to find Hanukkah stories to share with you. All right, boys and girls, so you also have all those books and games that I sent home with you. I would like you to do them today. And if you can practice cutting, we're going to be doing some more cutting this week. So I want you to practice your cutting. All right, boys and girls, have a nice day.